Ever wondered why a silent room can sometimes speak louder than words? That's because communication isn't just about what we say, it's also about what we don't say. In relationships, nonverbal cues often carry more weight than words. A sigh, a gaze, a touch, even silence itself can say a lot more than 1,000 words. This silent language is a critical part of our interactions, shaping our relationships deeply. Yes, silence too has a voice. It's time to decode the language of the unspoken. Did you know that over 60% of all communication is nonverbal? That's right, your body is a chatterbox. It's constantly sending out signals about what's going on inside your mind. This silent dialogue can reveal a whole lot more than words ever could. Let's take body language, for instance. A simple crossing of the arms could signal defensiveness, while a relaxed posture might suggest comfort and openness. Now, consider facial expressions. A grin could mean joy, a frown could indicate sadness, and a raised eyebrow might show surprise or skepticism. And then there are gestures. A nod of the head often means agreement, a shake of the head typically signifies disagreement, and a shrug might suggest indifference or uncertainty. Each of these nonverbal cues is like a piece of a puzzle, and when you put them all together, they can paint a vivid picture of someone's emotional landscape. Just as a picture paints 1,000 words, your body expresses 1,000 unspoken emotions. As the old saying goes, the eyes are the window to the soul. Now let's delve into the depth of this window. When we talk about nonverbal communication, we can't ignore the power of eye contact. It's like a silent language spoken between two people, conveying a myriad of emotions and intentions. Ever noticed how someone's eyes light up when they're genuinely interested in a conversation? That's because sustained eye contact is a sign of interest, a sign of connection. It could also indicate affection, or in some cases, dominance. It's a way of saying, I see you, I'm focused on you, and you have my attention. On the flip side, avoiding eye contact could suggest discomfort, or worse, deception. It's like an unspoken confession of unease or guilt. The eyes, they don't lie. They reveal truths that words often fail to express. So the next time you gaze into someone's eyes, remember, you're looking at a story untold. A warm hug, a gentle caress, or a firm handshake, they all speak volumes without uttering a single word. Think about it. Our skin, the largest organ of the body, is a sensory powerhouse, constantly communicating messages to our brain. Touch, in the realm of nonverbal communication, is a potent tool. It can express a myriad of emotions, from the comforting presence of a loved one to the assertive grip of power and control. Take a moment to recall the soothing sensation of a mother's touch, or the comforting embrace of a friend in times of sorrow. These simple gestures are more than skin deep. They are the silent whispers of our hearts, speaking in a language that words often fail to capture. On the flip side, a firm handshake or a pat on the back can convey respect, camaraderie, and even dominance. It's fascinating, isn't it, how touch can silently orchestrate the symphony of human relationships. Touch has the power to comfort, to reassure, and to connect. It is indeed a language of its own. But nonverbal communication isn't just about speaking without words. It's also about listening with more than just your ears. Active listening is an art. It's not just hearing the words that are spoken, but also tuning into the subtleties of body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. By doing so, we can gain a deeper understanding of what the other person is truly feeling and thinking. Imagine you're in a conversation with someone. You notice their eyes darting around, perhaps a sign of nervousness or distraction. Or maybe their voice drops lower, hinting at a touch of sadness or discomfort. These are all nonverbal cues that can enrich your understanding of the conversation. Active listening also means being present in the conversation, showing empathy, and responding appropriately. It's about creating a safe space for open and honest communication. So, the next time you're in a conversation, try to listen with your eyes and your heart too. The language of the unspoken can be complex, but it's also incredibly fascinating. We've delved into the power of silence, how our bodies talk, the insight our eyes reveal, the intimate language of touch, and the art of listening. Each of these elements is a vital part of our nonverbal communication in relationships. By observing and understanding these cues in our daily interactions, we can significantly enhance our connections with others. So start tuning in to the silent symphony around you. And remember, subscribe for more insightful content.